Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So I have a little bit of a dilemma today. I have been working on my journal this morning. It has got some beautiful pages in. I'm loving it, but I do want to add lots more to it to just make it look a bit more eclectic, and I'm just realizing that it is going to be too small for a one signature journal. So I am going to take it apart. I'm going to deconstruct my journal and pop in a 1-inch spine here, and then put 3 signatures in it, because we've got 24 pages here, so we can have 8 pages per signature. So that is what I'm going to try and do. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do, now I was adding these to the journal this morning, and that's when I realized it's just not going to work. So let me get some scissors, and I am just going to take it apart. So I'm just going to cut it. Now I've not done this before, not taking one apart when it's already been made, so I've got to be really careful because I've already glued into the front and into the back. So that's the pages there, so I'm just going to leave them like that, pop them to the side, take these little bits out. I've got a little paper clip in there which I need to take out as well, and I'm just going to cut down the middle. Doesn't matter about these bits because let's take that out as well. Don't need that in the front. So let's just go for it. Now I don't want to make a new cover because I'm loving this cover. And I'm just going to be brave, and there we go. Okay, that was easy. This is what I'm going to put in the middle. Now I think I might have to just try and take this off as well, because I want to stick down. Let's see, is that going to... I think I might have to just unpick it. Let me get my little tool. Let's just unpick this, because I don't want it. Let's see if it's possible to unpick it anyway. So what I will do, I will fast forward this, because you don't want to see me just do all this. I'm just going to take this off. Okay, see if it will come off like that. Oh, I may not have to unpick it actually. I can just rip the seam just like that, I think. Okay, so there we go. I have just taken that off there, so that looks fine. So that's the inside, and that's the outside. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop the spine here. Well, first of all, I'm going to stick it in with this, which is my sort of like paper tape, and I'm going to just put this on here like that, just so we are level. Let's see if that will go level for me. Let's start again. Okay, so there we go. That's going to go like that. And then I'm just going to stick that one. Just leave a little gap in there. Make sure we are levelish, and pop that on like that, so then that will just bend up nicely, and then we've got a nice little spine. Now I think that's going to work a little bit better. Let's just fold that over. I'm going to cover it with fabric anyway in a minute, so let's turn it this way. Pop this on. That's down the middle. Like that. Oops, stick to everything. That over sort of level, isn't it? There we go. I don't want that all. Perfect. Perfect. Look at that. Lovely. So what I would like to do now, make sure that is in there properly. I have got some fabric here. Now, is that going to be, this is what I would like on the outside. I might have to put that over and then that on the top like that, just to cover that tape, and then I can just tidy it up. So that will be the outside. So now I need another piece of this, whatever I did with it. Here we go, right in front of me. There we are. So I need another piece of this just to go on the inside. So we need to cut it here. Trim it all up nicely in a minute. So let's do the inside first. Because I'm going to then, I will sew it. Just sew it down the inside now. Oopsie daisy. This is a really nice paper tape, and you can glue to this, so it's really good. So I'm just going to add a little bit of glue stick on here like that and stick this down the middle. I want to make sure we are pretty level in the middle like that. I don't mind that it comes right over like that. I'm going to glue this one. What I might actually do, I've got some heat and bond, so I might just heat and bond that to that so it sticks, instead of, I don't want to really glue it down. I'm going to heat and bond these two together, and then I will stick that on, and then I can just sew that up the sides. So okay, I will be back 2 minutes. Let me just do that. Okay, so there we go. I've just stuck that together, so that's okay. And I'm going to just glue that on down through here, just with a little bit of glue stick. Oops. Now this is the way, so it doesn't really matter which way this goes. Have it that way. I don't think it really matters. I'm going to stick that up feel level. I think so. Let's just have a quick bend. So that's how it's going to be. It's a little bit more on that side than this side. So let me just take that off. Move it over a little bit. That's better. I don't think so. I think it's probably the same. But that's going to be the spine then. So that looks nice, doesn't it? And then we've got that one on the inside. Perfect. I'm going to quickly go now and just sew down the edges. And then we have to attempt again to sew in the signatures. So that's going to be fun. Alright guys, 2 minutes. Okie dokie, so there we go. Loving that. I've gone around it twice because I didn't quite catch it here. So I did another line just on the inside. So I went around it twice because it was a little bit close to the edge. But I think that looks great. Now I need my little tool here somewhere, just so I can just push this down through here into that groove. Maybe that's the best tool I can use, just so it's in there. Okay, so now we have to attempt to sort this out to get the signatures in. Right, I'm going to take the top, or let me just take the middle one of these, because that is where we obviously need the holes like that, so they are level. So I'm going to take, because this is 1 inch, let me just measure without getting my big head in the way. So like that. Where's my pencil gone? Gosh, I'm not very organised, am I? Oops. So let's mark this at the top. So I need one there, that's the middle. So they're just going to be, so at 1/4 inch, like that. So we've got 3 in the middle. Let's measure down here. One there, one there. Don't want to press too hard because I don't want to see the little dots, do we? So that's going to go. Let's have a look, because that's sort of in the middle. Can you see what I'm doing? Right, so I've made the 3 dots here and 3 here, so that line would go straight down, so you'd have 3 lines. I don't want to draw down through the middle. I want to put these on level, so they're going to be level like that. So I'm going to level it up with the first dot here and the first one there, and I'm going to pop one there, one there and one there. So that's where our holes have got to be. And I'm going to go with the second one, which is there and there, and then I'll pop another dot there, another dot there, another dot there. And we'll level this up again, dot there, dot there. There we go. So this is where we need to make our little holes. Perfect. So that is, so let's hope so. Let's hope we have got this all right. Just get my book. And I'm going to pop a hole in through here. So let's just make sure that they're coming out properly. Like that. One in the middle. There we go. Well, let's hope we can get all this lined up properly like this and it works. So I'm not quite sure whether you can see, you can just see the dots there, the little holes I mean. Let's go back through this way. Make sure we've got some nice big holes, so we know where we're going. There we go. Ooh, an itchy nose. There we are. Let's get some cotton now. Right, what we have to do, what I really need to do is take 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to be the middle signature. Now, I did cut these to size, didn't I? So I'm just hoping that these are going to work when they go in. So let's just put those on there. So should we have that at the front? And then we can have this one. And then we can keep that. It doesn't really matter, does it? Like that. I was going to have that as the middle one, wasn't it? But it's all changed now, so I'm going to sew this one in first because this one is finished. Well, near enough. That was the front and the back. Let's get our needle and cotton. So I'm going to use again, I'm going to use the wax thread. So I'm going to take 3 lengths of the book. We want 3 of these, don't we? Oops. Gosh, how did I get that tangled? Okay, so that's 3 lengths of cotton, wax thread, I mean. Let's thread one of them up. And let's see how easy I can do this. Or not. Right. I probably should have just clipped them together with my nice clips, shouldn't I? Really, which are right here. So let's just clip that. And that's going to work. Clip that there. Clip this one there. Let's give it a go. Make sure we are up the right way, and we are going to pop that through the middle hole like that. Okay. Then I'm going to go through the top one there, the top one there. Down through the bottom, through the bottom one there, and then we need to come back through here. Ta-da! There we go. That wasn't too bad, was it? Let's see. Look at that. Perfect. Wow. Loving it. So I believe this will work. So that's the first one. So I'm not going to tie that in. I'm just going to just leave it like that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take that off actually. Pop this one in. Let's just clip these together. Don't know whether I need to link these. I'm not sure whether I did on the last video. I don't even think you've seen the last video yet that I put on. So through the middle, actually, shall we have this one in the middle? So that's the middle of the middle. That's what I will do. Let's put that one in a minute. This one's going to be easier because there's nothing in this at all. I'm going to put that one in the middle, through the hole, like that. And through there. There we go. Okay, we are flying today, aren't we? That's about right. Last one, and then we can tie them all up tight. And I think that may have worked to make the journal bigger. So let's pop that through there, through the middle. Through the last one there. Okay, and up through this one. Let's see if we can go all the way through. Yes. There we go. Let's pop that needle away. We don't need that. We don't need the little clips now. Did we take them out of this one? Yes. Okay. Oh, look at that. Perfect. A little tag. That's better, isn't it? Right, let's tie this up nice and tight. Now we have got it in. Make sure it's tight in the back. That's one. Let's go for the middle one. Tie that nice and tight. And then the last one, here we go, is the middle. Let's make sure that is nice and tight on the spine. Perfect. There we are, and we have done it. Look at that. Perfect. Could probably, maybe you could have done a bigger spine, but I am loving that. Look at that. Well, I am really pleased that that has worked. So there we go, guys. If you've got a big fat journal that doesn't close properly, you can still add a spine to it. So let's just chop these little bits off, just to there. And the last bit, obviously you don't have to chop these off, you can have dingly dangly bits off there. I'm just going to chop them off like that, and maybe I'll just tidy this up just a little bit. I could really use my fabric scissors for that, because I think they would probably cut better. Ta-da! Loving it. So there we go, guys. This is the flip through. So I'm going to just quickly show you. I know it's been a bit of a funny video, this one, but I am really pleased how that's turned out. So I've added a few little bits. Now I want to add a few more bits to these pages. I did add a little bit of lace to that one, and I'm going to add a few more bits and pieces. So these are the ones that we've already done, that you've already seen. I did add this envelope there with a little heart paper clip. Look at that, loving that on there. I've got this one here, which I've done a little pocket there by adding just little sections of fabric and lace. That's a pocket from a corner of an envelope, which I have popped onto this side, and that flips over, and then I popped a little postcard inside there, which is held in by the little paper clips. That's one of our Friday freebie paper clips. Got a little corner tuck there on that one. These are just some pages that I did because I didn't want to do all of it in front of the camera, because it will take ages. I will be doing lots and lots of videos. Now I need to pop some more of these bits back in. So look at that lovely purple ribbon on there. Very unlike me, but I am just loving this. So that goes on like that. And we've got these ones which we can fill up. This one which we did on camera, and these ones like that. And then we just got to fill it. And I did the back one as well. So that's the back page with the Friday freebie, which just opens up like that, which I think looks really good. And that just tucks in, and I've just popped a little bit of lace on there. So there we go, guys. That is our video for today. So I really do love how that has come out. Love that fabric. So there we are, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I will do another video. I am going to add a few more pages off camera, just so we can get it finished. And then I will finish it off and add little bits and pieces in the next video, and we will finish it and add a closure to it. So there we go, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Please take care, stay safe, and I'll see you next time. All right, guys, bye bye.